The Apple Watch Ultra 4 rumors are heating up fast, and as we move closer to 2026, excitement is building among runners, divers, hikers, endurance athletes, and anyone who has pushed the Ultra 3 to its absolute limits, because this next-generation beast is expected to deliver smarter health insights, refined design improvements, deeper analytics, and meaningful quality-of-life upgrades while still honoring the durability and extreme reliability that made the Ultra line the ultimate go-anywhere, survive-anything smartwatch. After the Ultra 3 introduced FDA-cleared hypertension notifications and a more actionable sleep score, many users are wondering where Apple goes next, and the answer seems clear. Incrementally better hardware, smarter software, extended battery life, and refinements that make daily or more comfortable and long-distance adventures more efficient. Starting with the release window, Apple launched the Ultra 3 in September 2025 alongside watchOS 26, and although the company typically favors annual cycles, we have to remember that Apple skipped the Ultra lineup entirely in 2024, signaling that the Ultra series isn't bound by strict yearly expectations. That means the most realistic prediction is a fall 2026 launch, but not a guaranteed one, because Apple is increasingly prioritizing meaningful upgrades over sticking to a rigid calendar. And if Ultra 4 needs more time to introduce features that actually matter, Apple will delay it. When it comes to design, supply chain chatter suggests a significant redesign for at least one Apple Watch model in 2026, but the Ultra tends to evolve more carefully, focusing on practical refinements instead of dramatic overhauls. So expectations center around thinner bezels that allow a slightly larger usable display area without increasing overall case size. Small weight reductions achieved through refined titanium alloys, and possibly a brand new finish option position between natural titanium and black titanium. The 49mm class case is likely to remain untouched because it serves athletes and travelers who rely on a larger display and know the ecosystem of bands built around that form factor, while the beloved action button is almost guaranteed to stay because of how crucial it is for starting workouts, marking waypoints, and performing quick tasks in rugged outdoor environments. Another design rumor gaining traction involves a smoother rear geometry that aims to improve comfort during sleep tracking, long endurance runs, and extended wear, because a gentler curve against the skin reduces pressure points and enhances optical sensor contact, which directly improves heart rate and temperature accuracy during high-motion activities. Now, let's talk about display technology, which is where a lot of misinformation has been floating around, especially regarding micro-LED. Many longtime fans have been holding out hope for a micro-LED revolution, but the hard truth is that micro-LED for the Apple Watch is either canceled or pushed far into the future due to significant supply, cost, and manufacturing challenges, meaning the Ultra 4 is almost certainly sticking with LTPO OLED once again, although it will still offer improvements like higher brightness for outdoor visibility, better efficiency for battery savings, smarter typography scaling for at-a-glance readability, and more aggressive adaptive contrast tweaks through watchOS optimizations that ensure important navigation cues, safety alerts, or workout data remain visible even in harsh sunlight without needing to raise your wrist. Moving into health features, Apple is expected to deepen its current health systems rather than introduce brand new invasive sensors, especially since 2025's biggest innovation wasn't actually hardware, but software-enhanced intelligence. Hypertension notifications analyze 30 days of optical data to identify patterns of consistently elevated blood pressure, giving millions of users an early warning sign long before symptoms appear, while Sleep Score consolidates sleep stages, respiration, oxygen trends, and motion into a meaningful number that users can actually take action on. The Ultra 4 is expected to expand these models with enhanced algorithms, more responsive sleep profiling, better environmental data integration, and possibly new passive monitoring modes that identify health patterns with fewer data gaps. Apple may also refine temperature tracking accuracy, improve altitude and pressure sensing for climbers and hikers, and introduce more granular hydration or recovery recommendations through watchOS 27 if the system can leverage existing sensor arrays more intelligently. On the battery front, the Ultra series already leads Apple's smartwatch lineup, and while Ultra 3 delivered up to 42 hours of regular use and up to 72 hours in low power mode, Ultra 4 is rumored to push those boundaries further, not through a massive battery increase, but via refined LTPO efficiency, improved adaptive brightness behavior, and smarter background process management that reduces sensor drain when it's not needed. Combine this with watchOS updates that more intelligently manage workouts, GPS tracking, and always-on display performance, and Ultra may 4th finally become a 2-day watch for most users in regular mode. Another area of anticipated improvement is in GPS technology. The Ultra 3 already includes dual-frequency L1 and L5 GPS, but Ultra May 4 strengthens satellite connectivity further, especially with Apple now leaning more heavily into emergency satellite tools on iPhone and Apple Watch. Rumors suggest enhanced message routing for urgent communications, quicker location locks in dense urban environments, and potentially new modes designed specifically for hikers who venture far from cellular networks. Connectivity improvements may also include Wi-Fi 6 for faster syncing and more efficient battery usage when connected to compatible networks, plus Bluetooth enhancements for more stable connections to accessories. On the software side, watchOS 27 is expected to deepen Apple's commitment to athletes with new customizable data views, expanded mapping tools, more advanced workout recovery tracking, and smarter fatigue analysis using multi-day training load insights. Many Ultra users are also hoping for more offline mapping support, improved turn-by-turn navigation, and new safety features for nighttime runners or remote explorers. Pricing for the Apple Watch Ultra 4 will likely remain around $799 in the US, maintaining the premium positioning of the Ultra line, though new finish options or special editions like Hermes could push it into the $1,000 plus range for luxury buyers. The big question is, should you wait for Ultra 4? If you already own an Ultra 3 and love it, waiting may be smart because the upgrades will be meaningful but incremental rather than revolutionary. However, if you're on an Ultra 1 or Ultra 2, or coming from a series watch, the Ultra 4 will offer major improvements in health insights, battery life efficiency, comfort, durability, and display readability. The bottom line is that the Ultra 4 is shaping up to be smarter, more refined, more comfortable, and more reliable than ever, focusing on long-term health trends, better outdoor usability, smarter navigation, and practical design improvements rather than flashy features Apple can't deliver yet, like micro-LED. And as always, if you want more real-world leak breakdowns, Apple Watch comparison, and upcoming tech predictions, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. This is TechVerse, signing off.